Hi, welcome back to Far From Eden, because we have come very, very, very far from the Garden of Eden where everything was perfect, and yet still not good enough for the woman. She needed to go and break the one rule because it just wasn't good enough. And so we're far away from Eden. We got to talk about it. So let's delve into another song. This song is something that I heard as a child. I listened to it because my mom had the tape, and I remember hearing it in the car and learning all the words, not really understanding the words. I think understood the words, but understanding the meaning or what it all was about. But it's only been in the last, 5 years or so where I've been like, wow, that song propagandized me. It really did. And then I started listening to it with different ears. And good God, I was not the only one who was propagandized by this. And there are so many problems in this song about what it says, but it's also incredibly revealing about what women think they're going to get when they go out for their career or work a job and all of that. It really, we tell on ourselves. If you know what to listen for, we do. We tell on ourselves, and this song definitely does. And again, it's interesting because, of course, the artist who's singing it, she doesn't live this life. She doesn't know anything about it. She's a singer. You might have heard of her. Her name is Dolly Parton. It's just a coincidence that I am reviewing a Miley Cyrus song and a Dolly Parton song, which I think she's like her godmother or something. It's not on purpose. It's strictly a coincidence. But I just find this to be very interesting. And the guys growing up, they wouldn't have even noticed this song. It wouldn't have meant anything to them. And it certainly wouldn't inform men of today why women think the way they think and why they expect what they expect. Perpetual victimhood, the patriarchy is holding us back, etc. And which, of course, I do not believe that is true. There's a whole other video of mine, a couple videos of mine about that, and I'm probably due to make another one as I evolve and learn more and am better able to articulate all of this. But anyway, let's take a listen, and I want to talk to you guys about how women hear this song and the problems in it. And some of you might be like thinking about your ex-wives or your future wives, run, or current wives. Let's see. Recognize it yet? It's kind of iconic.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5.
Sounds so like, yes, I'm getting up in the morning and I'm drinking my cup of ambition, that's my coffee, and I'm getting in the shower and I'm getting things done. When I heard that, even as a kid, I was like, yes, that sounds like a go-getter. That sounds like somebody you could be proud of, She's getting out there and she's trying. And I will say that my mom also worked in an office at that time. So in my head, I'm like, oh, my mom gets up and goes to work and this lady's singing about that. And so I'm thinking, yeah, right on. So silly. I am laying it bare. Oh my gosh, I can see myself blushing. Look, I am going to admit like all the dumb stuff that I heard and all the propaganda I believed. I just think we need to understand it if we're going to be battling it and calling it out. So let's continue with this. anthem, this career woman anthem.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by.
Barely getting by? Like, are we already delving into the, oh, it's so hard, but there's some kind of like, we're already saying like barely getting by, but somehow that makes you like a hero. I don't know if men can hear it that way, but that's how women hear it. There's something about us that revels in the, oh my gosh, this is so hard, but I'm doing it. That's kind of where that's going, barely getting by. She's not saying it in a bad way necessarily. It's almost like, look how, it's a virtue signal. That's what we would call it today. It's like virtue signaling. Look how hard I'm working and look how little I'm getting out of it. Look, you need to admire me. Yeah, you're really on the oil rig, yeah. Oh yeah, you're down in the coal mines, Dolly.
No taking and no giving, they just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
They never give you credit. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. There's something that you get at the end of the week or at the end of 2 weeks. It's called a paycheck. That is your credit. That's what you get when you go to work, you do your job, your credit, your appreciation, that's your paycheck. Women, if you're looking for credit, appreciation, all that stuff, what you're looking for is a family. You're looking for a family that you cook for, that you keep the house for, that you love and nurture. And that's where you get the type of credit you're looking for and searching for. These women, it's not just this song. This song is just very telling. These women go out into their careers and expect that they're going to get this fulfillment and purpose and credit and appreciation because that's their instinct, that they would get that from a family that they would serve. So how dumb are we that we think that we can go out into the workforce and somehow they're going to care about us? Workers are irreplaceable. They don't care. Your credit is your paycheck. That's it. Men know this. Women do not.
9 to 5, for service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion.
For service and devotion, you would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Remember that old myth about the wage gap? Well, a big part of that is that women don't ask for promotions. She just said, for service and devotion, I should get a fair promotion. That's not really how that works. And service and devotion, what do you mean? You do your job and you show up regularly? That's the job. Why do you think you get a promotion just doing the bare minimum? Because that, my girl, that's the bare minimum. She's telling on all the women. And none of them know it. None of them know it. They're singing along like, yeah, fight the power, patriarchy. Man, we look dumb. I'm glad I can laugh about it.
To move ahead.
But the boss won't seem to let me.
I swear sometimes that man is out to get me.
That man is out to get me? Why?
They let you dream just to watch him shatter.
Just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams he'll never take away. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you've got dreams they'll never take away. Are you 5? He's not trying to take away your dreams. You're not a step on the ladder. You haven't, maybe you're the secretary because that's what you're qualified for. So is he stepping on you when he says, please type this letter? No. You have your job. You're not qualified to do his job. And you're going to get offended that you have to do your job? It just sounds like a lot of whining to me. And talking about he doesn't care about me. No, he doesn't. He doesn't care about you. He cares about his job, his family, his business. Of course he doesn't care about you. If you want to work for a man who cares about you and appreciates you, you should have gotten married. You should have gotten married and served your family in the home. That's what you're looking for if this is all a problem.
On the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna roll your way.
Oh, we've entered delusion land. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends. Yeah, because they all made dumb decisions. So somehow, if we've all made the same dumb decision, it's not that much of a dumb decision, and it means that we're right because there's more of us. This is just female logic. Waiting for the day your ship will come in and the tide's going to turn and it's all going to roll your way. What? How? Waiting for the day. What is this, Disney? That's not the way the world works, ladies. You don't wait for the day your ship will come in. Like if I just stay here, good stuff will come. Probably because, as we're little girls, we're told, oh, you deserve the world. You deserve to be happy. We don't deserve squat. Nobody deserves anything in this world. That's ridiculous. But don't you worry, the tide's going to turn. It's all going to roll your way. That is so far from reality. Men know this. Men know that you can do everything right. You can work super hard. You can be talented and still end up last, because life is hard. Life is brutal. But women live in this fantasy land where, nope, tide's gonna turn, it's all gonna roll my way. It's like these 35-year-olds that are like, no, I'm holding out for a high value man. I know he'll find me. I know I have 2 kids that, are from a previous relationship, and, I'm bitter and kind of masculine, but no, he's gonna find me. And he's gonna make over 6 figures, and even though there's like a tiny percentage of those men, and those men don't want women with children, oh no, mine will find me. It's like, what kind of delusion? This level of delusion is astounding. But it's all right here in this song. It's right there. And these women should be embarrassed.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by.
It's all taken and no giving.
Just use your mind and you never get credit.
It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. Yeah, it will drive women crazy. It got you where they want you. There's a better life. It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. Like, how many little girls heard this song and were like, yeah, I did. I thought, how dare they use my mind and never give me credit as I'm 8 years old. They got you where they want you. Like somehow they're out to get you. They're out to get you. They're just going to take advantage of you. No, they're not. You're working a job. Men know a job is a job. Men know a job is a means to an end. That's what they know. And men pick jobs that will support, well, back in the day when people were getting married and nuclear families were still a thing, men would choose a job that would support a family. He didn't choose a job for the most part because of the glory and because that was what he loved to do. It was a means to an end. It was to support a family. Women have been sold this lie that these jobs are their purpose and their fulfillment, and that's why you've got to have meetings and HR departments to make it all feel like a family, because it's the only way you can keep women going. Because it is cold. It's not about feelings. You go, you do your work. If you want a promotion, then you work harder and you advocate for yourself, and it doesn't just roll your way, and your boss is not gonna be concerned with your particular career path. That's just not his job. He's not your father. He's not your husband. And yet all these women think it's oppressive to be in their own homes, cooking and cleaning. That's somehow oppressive, where the people there actually care about them. And they say, yeah, well, you don't get paid. Yeah, you do. You have a roof over your head. You have financial security. What more do you want? Everything is taken care of. So this whole idea of a career is better and there's, more freedom and more opportunity and, you're not oppressed. You're not even cared about, because that's the nature of work. You go and you do it and you make your money. It's not your purpose. It's not who you are. It's not what you were created to be. And if you're still watching and you disagree with me, then if I'm wrong, then tell me why these women are post 35 years old and getting real tired of working. And tell me why there are all these younger women on TikTok basically crying because they don't want to work. And they think, why do they make us have to work? It's taking a lot to get women out of the household, away from their children, away from having children, and put them out in a cold workforce. It takes a lot of propaganda to continue to try to convince women that that's the better place, and that at home they're not appreciated, they're not taken care of, they're not any of that. So anyway, I just thought that song was an excellent way to demonstrate and explain women's expectations and misconceptions and delusions. And it goes back a long way, and this was from when I was younger, maybe a little bit before that. I don't know, I remember hearing it in the 80s, and then lately I was like, oh wow, that was definitely a wrong message. So anyway, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to get a few more subscribers to the channel and get around YouTube not wanting people to see my videos. So thank you again. See you next time.